Hello, and welcome to the second edition of Ask Dave the Video Maker Lockdown Edition. Let's get on with the questions. The first question is from Luke T the Boss, and he asks, on a scale from 1 to 10, with 1 being loathe much at all to 10 meaning you loathe it with a passion. Loathe means to show dislike of something. How much do you loathe COVID-19? My personal loathe is a solid 9. I would agree with you as well. It made our lives a living hell. However, there were some good parts I did during the pandemic, but at that time, the restrictions were eased. The next 3 questions are from Sergey Koltsov, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Susan Boychiki? I don't like her. She made bad changes to YouTube, like the lame ass comment removing algorithm. 2. Do you watch Barney? No. I did very briefly when I was a young kid. And 3. Do you hate horror films? Yes and no, depending on what it is. The next question is from Francis Cole, and he asks, do you think that Susan Woodhead is an asshole for ruining YouTube? Yes. She ruined it with many stuff, which I won't say cause I've said it multiple times. The next 5 questions are from Renata. The reason why I didn't answer your first 2 questions is because they weren't even questions, dumbass. Anyways, he asks, 1. Do you miss Adobe Flash? A bit. I loved some programs that used Adobe Flash prior to shutting down, like the Ugly Dance program. 2. What do you think of the original PlayStation? Never played it, so no opinion on it. 3. What's your opinion on me? I'm neutral to you. 4. Did you know that Mega Man is known as Rockman in Japan? No. And 5. Have you ever learned Torchjutsu? No, and I most likely never will. The next 3 questions are from Randy Zambrano, and he asks, 1. Have you ever built anything in Minecraft? Yes, many things. I built a huge town which will become a city eventually. 2. What's your favorite character from The Simpsons? Homer Simpson, but I also like Bart. And 3. What's your opinion on Super Mario Bros? I like the franchise, but I don't play it. The next question is from Rafanaga Denio 1990 Oliveira, and he or she asks, do you think hurting my feelings is bad? Depends on the situation. I won't go into huge detail about it though. The next 7 questions are from Smartlight 2006, and he asks, 1. What makes you busy? Cooking no dishes and making videos for you. I can't forget my college work. 2. What do you think of year-long birthday celebrations and why? Never heard of them, so no opinion. 3. If you want to see tutorials, does How to Basic make tutorials and why or why not? Not good ones. They're a total pile of shit. All they do is a huge mess. 4. Is algebra and geometry hard? At times, yes, but eventually you'll get it. 5. What laptop or PC do you use? I use an Acer Aspire 3. I use a HP Pavilion, but I don't know what model. 6. What do you think of Intel Celeron processors? They are slow as hell. And 7. What Intel processors do you like and hate? I hate all slow processors and ones that are likely to crash and like all fast processors and the ones that are unlikely to crash. The next 7 questions are from Aquarius Galactic Logo Bloopers Man 269, and he asks, 1. Is your content great? Most of the time, yes. 2. What do you think about my name? No opinion. 3. Leaked IP addresses are illegal, right? Not necessarily. 4. What troublemakers do you hate? I hate people who commit murder, shootings and stabbings. 5. Have you played Overwatch? No. 6. Have you been sick? Of course I have, and I'm sure you guys have in the past. And 7. Do you play Five Nights at Freddy's fun games on Game Jolt? I don't play any Five Nights at Freddy's games, so no. The next 2 questions are also from Aquarius Galactic Logo Bloopers Man 269, and he asks, 1. Why does QT suck in your opinion? I don't get it. Come the fuck on now. It promotes child pornography, which is disgusting as fuck. And 2. Do you use Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus or Amazon Prime Video? Neither, but my mum uses Amazon Prime. I use Apple TV to watch Borat. The next 3 questions are also from Aquarius Galactic Logo Bloopers Man 269, and he asks, 1. Did you watch Looney Tunes or Merry Melodies during your childhood? I think neither. 2. Have you watched the Looney Tunes intro bloopers and Merry Melodies intro bloopers? Neither. And 3. Which is your favorite, THX, DTS HD Master Audio or Dolby? Neither are my favorite. The next question is from Martin Candy, and he asks, did you know that Black and Ray forced me to join the UTTP? Yes, I did. I hate it when people force others to join a specific group that they really like. It's getting retarded now. The next 2 questions are from Dion Starzoider Boy 360, and he asks, 1. What are your other hated years besides 2020? I have bad things that happen in previous years, and 2021 had a bad start. And 2. How do you make your Ask series? Using Oddcast and Windows Movie Maker. The next 6 questions are from Artada the Ultra Florian, and he asks, 1. What do you think about my new name? No opinion. 2. If you had a time portal, where would you go to? That's hard for me to answer. 3. If you had any superpowers, what would they be? It would be an anti-enemy power that would get rid of assholes. 4. Have you ever got stung by a bee, wasp or hornet before? Yes. 5. Have you played any Sonic games before? No, but I did watch a very few of its episodes. And 6. What was the worst movie you've heard or seen before? Cuties from Netflix. The next 8 questions are from Xenon Striker 002, and he asks, 1. If you were to go the USA, what state would you like to go to? Florida or New York, but I wouldn't visit during hurricane season. 2. Have you ever owned any Thomas and Friends toys before? Yes, I owned Thomas, Annie, Clarabelle, and others that I don't remember. 3. How many jackets or hoodies do you have and what color are they? I have a gray jacket, 2 hoodless Berghaus jumpers, one of them is blue, and the other one is gray, and a couple of hoodies, one of them is blue and the other one is black. 4. What do you think of people joking about COVID-19? It fucking sucks. They need to take the pandemic very seriously. 5. Have you heard of TechRax, a person who destroys iPhones and more electronic devices in different ways? Yes, and he wastes so much money for doing that. I wouldn't recommend anyone repeating these experiments, unless you're a dumbass. 6. How many games do you have on your iPhone? 2. Roblox and Minecraft. 7. How old are Oddcast Daniel, Peter and Lauren? I'd assume Lauren and the other girls are the same age as me, 16 to 17. But Oddcast Daniel and Peter have an unidentifiable age. And 8. Have you ever heard of the Polar Express? I think I have, but very briefly. The next 3 questions are from Alex Bentley, and he asks, 1. Ferrari or Lamborghini? I'm personally not a fan of either, but I'd say a Lamborghini is better than Ferrari. 2. Have you ever seen any Gran Turismo 4 videos? No. And 3. Hell's Kitchen or MasterChef? Hell's Kitchen. I love Gordon Ramsay's swearing rampage on Hell's Kitchen. The next 7 questions are from Full Road, and he asks, 1. Which was the best year you had? I don't have one. 2. What do you think of studying or learning how to drive for the first time? I haven't experienced it yet. When I start driving lessons, I'll post that on a community post. 3. What's the most annoying song? I believe Dance Monkey by Tones and I. 4. How would you rate the Baby Shark do 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 from 1 to 5? 1 out of 5. 5. What do you think of Stingy claiming everything as mine in Lazy Town? It's annoying as hell. 6. Have you ever seen fights in your school before? Yes. And 7. Do you plan on doing a face reveal or not? No. I don't feel comfortable with it at the moment. The next 6 questions are from Herbert Pervert, and he asks, 1. What do you think of the funny error I made called Oddcast Daniel Sucks and the funny story I made about him? I haven't seen it yet, but you'll find out when Peter reads it. 2. What do you think of Smartlight 2006's questions and error requests? Error requests dumb, and questions better. 3. Have you ever heard of the Wiggles? Very briefly, and I first heard of them on GoAnimate. 4. Who's your favorite character from Family Guy besides Peter Griffin? Stewie Griffin. 5. Would you rather go to a swimming pool or go to a water park? A water park. And 6. Ice cream or popsicles? Ice cream. The next 7 questions are from Bobby Carter, and he asks, 1. From 0 to 10, how would you rate NASCAR? 5 out of 10, since I don't give a fuck about it, but I don't hate it. 2. Have you ever had mean teachers in your school before? Yes, I even had a year group leader who was not a nice woman. Thank God she's left, and don't say it's heartless, because it's not. 3. Did you know NASCAR teams have 4 drivers whereas Formula 1 teams have 2 drivers for each team? Not to mention NASCAR has tons of paint schemes where I think F1 has only 1 livery. I know Formula 1 has 2 drivers for each team and NASCAR has many paint schemes, but not the fact that NASCAR has 4 drivers for each team. 4. If a wasp was flying all around you, what would you do? I would run away from it and smack its ass. 5. Coca-Cola or Pepsi? Coca-Cola. 6. What do you think of crashes or big ones in NASCAR or Formula 1? They're very bad, especially when Ayrton Senna died from an F1 crash in 1994. And 7. What do you think of doing less? No opinion. The next 6 questions are from Rowdy Drinks, and he asks, 1. Have you ever had students farting in your class before? Yes. 2. Which type of car are you getting when you're an adult? Hopefully the Audi A3 1-liter TFSI with a dual clutch transmission, or any small car with a DCT transmission. 3. What restaurant do you not have in your area but want to try out? A Spanish restaurant. I love Spanish cuisine, but I wanna try out real Spanish food in a restaurant or in Spain. 4. For the Super Bowl, what are you here for, football or eating food? Mainly for the football. 5. What's your biggest screw up in the cafeteria in school? I don't remember. And 6. What's your favorite juice to drink? This is not a juice, but my favorite thing to drink is Lipton green iced tea with mint and lime. The next 4 questions are from Spm2 Productions, and he or she asks, 1. What is your favorite movie logo? I don't have one. 2. Have you ever seen The Music Freaks by Rosie Closey, who is a voice actor and animated series made with Gacha Club? No. 3. What's your opinion on Taylor Jolicoeur? I've lost some of my interest on her. And 4. Have you ever seen the Lord of the Rings film? No. The next question is from Windy Alex, and he asks, who is worse, Ethan Davis or Vidran Frigate? Vidran Frigate. He's such a pervert and a horny scumbag. I hated the part when he asked Aurora if she could rub his dick, which is really uncalled for. The next question is also from Windy Alex, and he asks, what's more important, internet life or family life? Family life. The next 6 questions are from Nick of the Dead, and he asks, 1. Which alerting system's tones are scarier than the other? Alert Ready used in Canada or the emergency alert system used in the United States of America? Never heard of the one used in Canada, so I don't know. I have heard of the EAS used in the US and A. 2. Do you prefer sweet or savory foods? I cook more savory, but I prefer more sweet. 3. What are your favorite colors? Green, white and black. 4. Do you watch Gordon Ramsay or Ainsley Harriott? Both, but I watch Ramsay more. 5. What's your favorite text-to-speech voice other than Daniel? Microsoft Sam and Acapella Peter. And 6. Have you seen videos of Gordon Ramsay react to TikTok cooking? Yes. I was going to post my reaction to Ramsay of me making a seasoning paste with a North stock cube to season steak or chicken, but I don't know if I'm gonna do that or not. The next 5 questions are also from Smartlight 2006, but on his special channel this time, and he asks, 1. Do you think my errors are funny? Not really, but at least they're valid. 2. If you make a stockpot video like Nor stockpot videos, can you try doing it like How to Basic and why or why not? No, because it's a total pile of shit. I use it to season the dishes, as well as Nor stock cubes. 3. What is your least favorite YouTube feature? It's their bitch ass algorithm, if that even counts as a feature. 5. How many croutons do you eat? I don't eat a lot of them in real life, but I plan on making them later with no vegetable granules. And 5. What are croutons? They are basically cubed pieces of bread that have been baked, toasted or fried. You can serve them as a snack, or with a salad or soup. They look like this. The next 5 questions are from a Mary Macmillan. 6 is not a question silly, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on Caillou? I don't care for him nowadays. 2. Have you ever watched Nicody? No. 3. Opinion on Eric Anderson? I don't know him. 4. What's your opinion on Cuties and Twilight and 50 Shades of Grey? Never watched 50 Shades of Grey or Twilight, but Cuties fucking sucks big cram. And 5. Opinion on Peppa Pig? I liked her when I was young, but not anymore. And yes, Cuties does suck. The next 3 questions are also from a Mary Macmillan. 2 is not a question dumbass, and he asks, 1. What's your most hated movie? I've already answered that, so I'm not gonna answer it again. 2. Opinion on Soviet Red Ball? Never heard of it or him. And 3. Opinion on Rainboy 107? I don't give a shit about him nowadays. The next question is from Hyperasia Mythic Birodia Override Windows 10 Maker 726 HD, and he asks, what's your opinion on Media Ethereal Barney Error Master 759? Never heard of this user. The next 3 questions are from RJ Bryant the Data Crew supporter, and he asks, 1. What would you do if you were in and saw your past self? Nothing to say. 2. Do you like 2021? The start of 2021 is bad, but hopefully it'll get better later. And 3. What's your favorite song? Now Paradise by Medusa and Dermot Kennedy. If you're in the US&A, you might not have an idea on what Medusa is. It's an Italian trio. They started with their Piece of Your Heart song in 2019. The next 6 questions are from Xenomorph Hybrid 123 Media, and he asks, 1. What's your opinion on the 2007 film Trick or Treat? Never heard of it. 2. What's your opinion on Five Nights at Freddy's? No opinion, since I don't play it, but I have heard of it. 3. Who's your favorite character from Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't have one, because like I said, I don't play it. 4. Who's your least favorite character from Five Nights at Freddy's? I don't have one either. 5. Which dinosaur do you prefer and why, Barney or Godzilla? I hate Barney because of his annoying songs, like I Love You. Maybe Godzilla, but I haven't heard of it in detail. And 6. Which is better, Happy Tree Friends or 50 Shades Trilogy? No opinion on either of them. The last question is from New Yorker Saif, and he asks, what do you think of Amazon? It's a really good place to online shop. There are a lot of Northstock cubes and granules that I could get. And those are all the questions I'm gonna answer. I hope you enjoyed this Ask video, and if you have any questions for me to answer next week, please send them in the comments. Please subscribe for future content, and I will see you later.